Hello and welcome to an unusual edition of We Try Wednesday. This is the home edition. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do something that pretty much anyone can do at home, but I wanted to see if I still remember how to do home baking. So on tap for today, carrot cake. That's right, we are going to do a classic carrot cake. And this one's fairly simple. If you want to try this along at home, it's pretty easy. Step number one, go to the store and buy a box. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through how to make the cake. We're going to bake the cake, and then I'm going to bring it to the station and we'll have a nice taste test to see if I can still bake. Now I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to be using a 13 by 9 inch glass pan. I love my Pyrex. That's my favorite there. All right, so the first thing you have to do is grease the sides and bottom of the pan with shortening or oil spray. Step number two, it says to flour lightly. We are going to empty the contents of the carrot raisin pouch. We're going to empty that into a small bowl. And then we need to add 1 1/4 cups of hot tap water, which in my case involves a microwave. Oh yeah, that's hot. We're supposed to set this aside for 5 minutes, so we are going to set it aside and we are going to set our timer for 5 minutes. And what we need to do is we need to blend the cake mix, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 3 eggs, and the raisin mixture when it is nicely steeped. So we're going to get started with the cake mix. All right, I'm just going to kind of break up the lumps here before I add anything else. Next, we need to add 3 eggs. And 1/4 cup of oil. And we're going to start stirring that in and get our mixture. Once you start getting into it, you really want to use a spoon or a heavy-duty spatula. All right, we've got a pretty good consistency here. Oh, and look, the timer's off. So now we have this. Oh, it smells so good. We have to vigorously blend by hand. According to the box, they recommend about 50 strokes. What we're going to do is we're going to pour this into the cake pan. Alrighty. Next we're going to do bake. And with a 13 by 9 inch pan, you want to bake about a half an hour at 350 degrees. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that it's ready. So we're going to do the toothpick trick. And that is taking a toothpick in the center and see if it comes out clean. Smells good. Let's see here. Alright, so it came up clean. And we're going to take it out of the oven and let it cool now. There we go. Carrot cake. Okay, so now it's time to cut and frost the cake now that it is completely cool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out about where the middle is and slice the cake. Oh yeah, it's completely cool. I think it's pretty obvious to point out I'm not a professional cake decorator. As a matter of fact, I've never taken a cake decorating class. It's hopefully a tasty carrot cake. May not look that pretty, but it smells great, and then we're going to find out when we get to the station what everybody else thinks. Well, as I was explaining, this morning is a rather unusual edition of We Try Wednesday. It's the home edition show where I baked a carrot cake yesterday, and I brought it in to see if it's actually edible. I needed a guinea pig, and Keely volunteered. Good morning, Keely.
Good morning.
So you decided to wander back here into studio land to try some carrot cake. I kind of had you when I said carrot cake.
Yes, it's good. Well, it's cake. It was just the cake part.
Cake is good.
Yeah.
Well, I have no idea if this is even edible, okay? Because, you know, I love to cook, but I'm not exactly a master baker. And as you can tell, I'm obviously not that up on cake, cake decorating.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, so
Not
it
to
is,
me.
it is carrot cake, it is cream cheese icing. It seems a little shorter than probably it should be, but go ahead, take a look at it, and tell us what you think.
Okay, it's like a carrot brownie.
It is pretty
It's
thick.
really real dense. It almost reminds me of what's the fruit bread you get at Christmas time? Fruit cake.
Fruit cake.
Kind of reminds me of that texture.
Okay, well, go ahead and try it and see what it tastes like, because that's the proof in the pudding, or in this case, cake.
Did you go off recipe?
No, I follow the directions. Oh, she's turning up her nose. This is not boding well for me.
No, it's good. It's
Oh.
good. It really is. It's just not the same texture you expect when you eat a carrot cake. But
Yeah.
it is good. It is like a brownie texture, but carrot cake flavor. It's good.
So it's a carrot cake brownie. That's what I'm going to market it as, carrot cake brownie. All right, so we get a thumbs up from Keely? All right. So
good.
Now I have to go around the rest of the building to get some more some more reactions. And then once we complete the video, we will post it on our Facebook page at Big 953 FM so you can see the entire experience and also hear my cat in the background a lot. Have a carrot cake homemade brownie texture,
A carrot cake brownie.
but no chocolate. It's just the texture of a brownie.
What's an icing?
Cream cheese.
Pretty good, not bad. So it's actually a brownie, or is it just a?
No, it just came out that way.
Not bad.
Thank you. All right, now we're working our way into sales land here. So, Libby, I'd like you to try the homemade carrot cake. Warning, it's kind of a brownie consistency.
Okay.
But try it and let us know what you think.
Oh yeah. Well, being that I am a fan of carrot cake, I always like the fluffiness of the carrot cake, so the denseness is okay, but I would prefer it a little less dense. It has a good flavor though.
All right, Tula, now it is your turn to be a guinea pig for the homemade carrot cake, which definitely has a slightly denser consistency.
It looks kind of brownie-ish.
Yep.
Smells good. Okay. Here we go. Also fruitcake-ish. That's good. Definitely, like carrot cake. Is there dates in here?
Raisins and carrots.
Days. Okay, that's the raisins.
Yep.
Very good. The consistency, the denseness of it is different than I'm used to, but it is still good, and the The frosting's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
Well, I think the reviews are in, and people liked the flavor of the carrot cake. They liked the frosting of the carrot cake, but obviously I need to work on making things rise a little bit more because it seems like I'm a little dense, and so is my carrot cake. We Try Wednesday Home Edition. Thank you so much for watching.